If you invest in crypto, there's one rule you can't ignore, guys. That's always watch Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin controls the whole market. When Bitcoin goes up, altcoins also go up. And when Bitcoin crashes, everything just crashes. So Bitcoin is basically the engine of crypto. We know that. But there's one big question, guys. Is Bitcoin still the best way to make serious money in 2026? Or are there better opportunities right now? Because years ago, Bitcoin made people rich because they got in very early. And back when people laughed at it, called it a bubble and said it will die. The people who understood, they positioned very early. The people who understood blockchains, they got very early with it and changed their lives. But today, Bitcoin is very different, guys, because it can still outperform stocks, gold, and even real estate. But let's be honest, it's probably not a 100x coin anymore. For Bitcoin to do 100x right now, it would require many trillions of dollars right now. That's just not realistic, guys. But a 3 or 4x, that is possible. In fact, if this cycle repeats like the last ones, Bitcoin could reach really potentially 300k by 2026 right now. And here's why. Every cycle follows the same psychology, guys. First fear, everybody says Bitcoin is dead. Then skepticism, price slowly rises and nobody believes it actually. And then we have optimism, people start buying. And finally we have the euphoria, where when everyone FOMO and buys and price explodes. Right now we're moving from skepticism to optimism and euphoria hasn't started yet. And that's actually bullish, guys. From around 80 or 90k move to 300k is only 3 or 4 times. So Bitcoin has done moves like that before. We know that, we remember that. But here's the most important part. The biggest money in crypto isn't made for Bitcoin anymore, it's made from small coins. Every cycle has its one, like Dogecoin did 100x, Shiba did that, and Pepe did 50, we know that, and Bonk exploded too, we know Bonk. That's how people turn 10,000 into a million. Not by chasing what's already huge, but finding what breakout is going to do early. So the smart strategy, guys, track Bitcoin to understand where the market is going and then look for the hidden gem. Because that's where the life-changing things really are. So here's the real question. Even if Bitcoin hits 300k, is it actually the best investment in crypto? Think about it, if Bitcoin does a 3x, small coins can do 10, 50 or even 100 or more in the same cycle. That's just how crypto works. Bitcoin moves first, but then altcoins move faster. So the smarter question isn't just will Bitcoin go up? It's where is the next 100x opportunity before everybody else sees it? Because that's where life-changing money is made. And to find that, we have to look at history. Every cycle follows patterns, and smart investors, the big wallets, they always position very early. They don't chase the hype after it pumps, they get in before the crowd. In every big meme run, two things that matter the most: hype and utility. Look at these for example. Shiba, for example, became a huge because it had massive hype and it added some utility with PepetoSwap. And Pepe exploded mainly because of the hype. It had massive meme power, but no real system behind it. And now we have Pepeto trying to combine both in a better way. So big hype and real utility made for traders. And some of the early wallets that made millions of SHIB and Pepe are now moving into Pepeto, guys. Pepeto is starting to get attention as a potential next big meme coin, but it's not trying to be just another random hype token. It is positioning itself as an evolution of Pepe. They say Pepe was missing only two things: technology and optimization. That's actually where the name Pepeto comes from, so the T and the O. So instead of only relying on memes, they're building real tools around it. Things like cross-chain bridge and also dedicated exchange designed for meme coins, traders and future projects. That's something most meme coins don't even have. So they also completed smart contracts audits with solid proof and coin sold, of course. And if you look at history, coins like SHIB and Pepe did 500x or mostly on hype alone. So imagine a project that combines hype plus real infrastructure. That's why some early wallets and smart money are quietly positioning right now before major listings and before mainstream attention hits. Because once a coin is everywhere on Twitter and exchange, the easy gains are already gone. So this isn't about chasing pumps, it's about getting in early while the opportunity is still cheap. So if you're looking for a project where timing actually matters, Pepeto is still in that early pre-sale. And in crypto, being early is all that matters. Bitcoin can be safer for many people, but even if it hits 300k, that's around 3 or 4x, guys. Pepeto is still in the pre-sale at 0.000180 and so the upside can be much bigger if it takes off. So this is the early window people usually miss. So what crypto to buy now for maximum upside, guys? So if you want the biggest upside, it usually comes before the big listings. Pepeto is still early right now, and that's why people are rushing into it right now. Most pre-sales are only hype, guys. Pepeto is building real tools, so zero fee, PepetoSwap of course, and cross-chain bridge. And Pepeto exchange planned for 2026 with over 850 projects already applying. So if Pepeto becomes the token used behind all that trading, demands can really explode that. Hope you guys liked the video for today. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Any questions, comment down below. Hope you guys liked it, and don't forget, nothing is financial advice, guys. Do your own research. Love you all. This was the video. Like always, ciao.